when you see protesters protesting Israel's invasion of Gaza, they're not protesting an invasion. They are protesting self-defense. What happened in Gaza? I just learned today that besides the murder, the rape, the beheadings, the dissections, the disembowelments, there are several incidences of necrophilia. Because when the little 8-year-old Jewish girl was getting raped, when she died, it turns out that they didn't stop. And I'm not going to show any one of these pictures or these videos. You're about to watch Joe Biden's Director of Homeland Security turn a blind eye to anti-Semitism and a murderous ideology, which is illegal. And this guy's pulling the strings of Facebook. Listen, look, watch this guy. If this does not disgust you and turn you away from Biden's policies and Biden's people, nothing can. So you might as well just apply for that concentration camp card. Apply to be that concentration camp guard, because that's who you are and who you would be. And not only would you be that guard, you'd probably enjoy it.
What about people who say things like F Israel and any Jew who supports Israel? This person works for you. This is Nuja Ali, an employee of the Department of Homeland Security. That's not all she posted. This is a paraglider, a Hamas paraglider with the celebratory Free Palestine. Is this typical of people who work at DHS? This is an asylum and immigration officer who is posting these frankly pro-genocidal slogans and images on the day that Israelis are being slaughtered in their beds. What have you done about this?
4 things I'd like to say to you. Number 1, your question to suggest that that is emblematic of the men and women of the Department of Homeland Security is despicable.
I'm sorry, what have you done? This person works for the Department of Homeland Security. Have you fired her?
That was 1 of 4 answers.
Have you fired her?
1.
Have you fired her? Don't come to this hearing room when Israel has been invaded and Jewish students are barricaded in libraries in this country and cannot be escorted out because they are threatened for their lives. You have employees who are celebrating genocide, and you are saying it's despicable for me to ask the question? Has she been fired? Has she been fired?
So that individual has been placed on administrative leave.
So she's not been fired.
For the nth time, Hitler was a socialist. Stalin was a socialist. Hitler and Stalin worked together, and they split and they went to war against each other because there can only be one totalitarian leader. That's the party. That's the party. Now, the Democratic Party is more closely associated with Nazis than Donald Trump, because Donald Trump's not a Nazi. Donald Trump's a free enterprise individualist. It believes in individual rights, again, like Edmund Burke, Milton Friedman, F.A. Hayek, Ronald Reagan. Yes, I'm sorry. And if you follow and support or vote for Biden, you are a Nazi.